Rebels! What is going on? Sorry, guys, that's some technical difficulties. Friday the 13th, you know how that goes? Crazy. I got anybody in the chat yet? I know I had some people, and I had to redo this whole live. I apologize, everybody. I've got one. Who's in here? Let me know who's in here. Yeah, I apologize, guys. Friday the 13th. Downfall Wrestling. Rebels! What's up, Downfall? How you doing, my friend? You little thunder. I apologize, guys. You there? Hello? Yeah, I'm here, Oof Oof. I apologize. The Oof is in the building. What's up, man? Yeah, I apologize, guys. I screwed up. It was all me. I hit the wrong thing, and I couldn't go back to live. It's like, of course, Friday the 13th. That's usually how it goes. Blue Eyes. Hey, everyone. Hello, Blue Eyes. She just got home from work. So how's everybody doing? Everybody doing great? I am really excited about this. It's going to be a good time with John Joker. It's going to be a blast. He's one of my best buddies, and it's gonna be really fun interviewing him. Got a lot of really cool questions, and we all know John Joker, but we all don't know a lot about John Joker, and I think this is going to be a good opportunity for everybody to get to know him. So, and he's hitting me up on Instagram right now. I got to tell him that I am back on. I screwed up. Yeah, they're like, buddy, and you are echoing. Okay, cool. Okay, let me see. Let me do that real quick. Give me just a second. Don, I'm just going to throw you right into the chat, bro. Hold on a sec. Clipboard. Okay. Man, I tell you, it's going to be... It's Friday the 13th. It sucks. Hey, Oof. Ooh, scary. Hello, nephew. John, there's a link, brother. There's a link. I think I know why I'm echoing, too, because I think I got my headphones on. I was having trouble connecting them a second ago, too. Just a minute here. So without further ado, let me introduce Mr. John Joker. Maybe.
And here we go.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
What is up, brother? How are you?
I'm good. Hey Rebels, hey Greedo, hey Oof Oof, hey Downfall, hi Blue Eyes, how y'all doing today?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Friday 13th, man. Holy cow.
I know. Very crazy, right?
Yeah. Look at you in your nice outfit, man. Check you out.
Well, do you recognize it? What's up, little homie? How you doing?
I'm not sure, man. I think I remember it from like your older stuff. Is that
No,
where it's from?
this is a new one. This is actually the Jared Leto.
No.
Joker
Okay.
suit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I wanted to try it up. He dressed up well. Yeah. Hey, Art Walk. How you doing, Art Walk?
There he is. That's my guest for next Friday.
Yeah, guys, subscribe to Art Walk.
Please do.
Great guy. You know, did a badass giveaway the other day, and got a few more subscribers. Let's get them up to 100. You know, that's what we're here all about, to help each other out, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He is dressed up. Yes, he is. Yeah, Art Walk is my guest next week, and it's going to be a good time. So
that's going to be
that'll
fun.
Be really cool.
Can't wait to see that.
So, Mr. John Joker, Mr. Double J in the building.
Hi. AKA Fez.
AKA Fez, yeah.
So, yeah.
Jackie!
Yaki.
Oh, Yaki, that's right. Yaki!
Good to see you
all. Good to see you all as well. So I'll try to look in the chat a little bit here and there, but this whole episode is about Mr. John Joker right here. We're going to talk about this man. We're going to ask him a few questions. We're going to get to know this man a little bit. First of all, let me tell you that he is an awesome guy. He is on everybody's chats. He supports everyone. He's a good dude, man, and he's funny. He's funny as hell. You guys will see. He's very funny.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
It's the wedding singer. Oh no! Yes. Oh my god. Oh, that was terrible. That's terrible. Oh yeah, I see it.
I like that.
I
That's
see
funny.
it. Yeah, I see it.
Sorry about
Am
that.
I still echoing, John?
Mr. No, yeah, no more. I was all gonna tell you, no, ya no más. Mr.
Man,
Devil
that's
Dick
so-
Johnny Flipper.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So let's start off, man. Let's start off. So what got you into YouTube? What got you want to do YouTube, man?
Well,
Who got you into it? What got you into it?
I mean, I wasn't into YouTube like now, how you guys know me. Pretty much, I was just following people. First people I was following was MCE, Rocco, and then eventually I got into everybody else's. Started following Starjo, Sleeping, you name it. And then the more I met with everybody, Thousand Ghosts, Apprentice Ewok, Salacious Rum, Blue Harvest Vintage Toys, which now he's just Blue Harvest Toys. All of them, I got along with, and people just, even Oof, who was always in the chats, everybody knew me who I was in the chats, and everybody wanted me to do a channel. And I was very hesitant about it first, but a lot of people were saying, if we get you to 50 subscribers, will you do a channel? So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot. And sure enough, I had about 60 something subscribers even before a video. And then here we go. I did a giveaway and started meeting all you guys, and I'm here now.
Well, we enjoy your content. We enjoy your trivia shows. Your trivia shows are a blast, man. They're fun, and you're doing a hell of a good job at the trivia, man. You really are. You're a good host. Your questions are super hard. I really enjoy them.
Thank you.
Doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So let's talk about action figures. What was the very first action figure you can remember packing around as a child? Like your first one that meant something to you as a kid?
The G1 Optimus Prime.
Wow, really?
Yeah, my
Really?
parents got me that. Yeah, it was my first that I remember. I don't know about Fisher Price or any other stuff, but that was my first action
That was your
figure.
go-to. That was your.
That was the one that I got. That was watching the cartoons. I wanted to always. Transformers is actually pretty much the first cartoon that I saw as a kid that I remember, and then G.I. Joe and so on and so on. Yeah.
Yep. That's awesome, dude. That's freaking cool.
Yeah.
I would never guess that. That's
Yeah.
a good one. So do you still have that now?
No, I wish I did. I wish I did. No, I don't. I wasn't
have
even
one at
here
all?
in town.
Do you have one at all, or do you?
Yeah, I have an Earthrise Optimus
Okay.
Prime.
Okay, cool. But you're talking about the OG, the original.
The original, yeah, the one where you just,
Yeah.
I
was
mean,
metal, wasn't he? Was he metal?
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
Takara, Slim Comics. Hi,
Hey, thank you for joining. This is awesome.
this is cool.
Thank you. Yeah, cool. So
Yeah.
okay, so Optimus Prime. Okay, so now was there ever a time in your life where you stopped with action figures, like a teenager or anything like that? You kind of just drifted away from it.
Yeah, when I was about 12, I started getting into more sports. Stopped collecting figures. I was collecting comic books around that time when in the 90s. When the Death of Superman came out, but not figures.
Yeah.
Of course, I got away from comics too because, well, I mean, they were just so much, and my family couldn't afford it. So, I mean, I've been collecting comics since I was 8-9 years old, and you see the price go up from 50 cents to 75 cents to $1.25. $1.25, $1.50, and I mean, of course, at the time, the minimum wage wasn't as up there as it was. It was a little bit less, but it came to a time where toys and comics just came to a kaput, and I started focusing more with hanging out with friends, playing sports. So, yeah, that kind of went into a hiatus.
So now, when did you get back into it?
I got back into it in 07.
07. Okay.
2007.
And do you remember what figure that was that you bought? Your
Believe
first
it or
figure
not,
that you...
Yes, I do. It
Now,
was
now this figure that you bought, is this the figure you bought with your own money, right?
this was my own money.
Okay,
I
yeah,
remember
okay,
the
that's what
price
I
was
landed
$69.99, 75,
at.
76 with tax. I was at the time a friend and I were getting into collecting old school video consoles like the Commodore, the Atari, Nintendos. So we at the time, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was Game Crazy and what was the other one? Game Rush from Blockbuster. So we were looking for old
Okay.
school games, and we went to go pass. And one of our friends that was from our hometown said, "There's a guy that owns a comic shop, and he collects figures. Um, he might have some if you want to check it out." So we went, and sure enough, no games, but he had comic books and he had figures, and I was like, "Holy crap! I haven't seen something like this in a long time." Well, lo and behold, he had a re-release of G1 Optimus Prime.
Yes.
So I bought an Optimus
Yes.
Prime just because I remembered
Yes.
my old figure that I got from my parents, and it's just like, oh man, that brought me old school
That's
memories.
awesome.
You know,
That's awesome,
so
dude. That's
I ended
awesome.
up buying the Optimus Prime, not the original, but this one was
Right,
a,
but,
a 2002 release, I think. I don't recall the release, but I just saw it and I was like, he didn't take credit cards, so I was like, I'll be back. Can you hold it for me? I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get the money. Sure enough, he put it back on the shelf because he thought I wasn't gonna come back. And he looks and he's like,
Yeah.
I remember his words like, "Oh shit, you're back." Like, yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I told you I was gonna come back."
Yeah.
He was like, I'm sorry. I didn't think you were gonna come back because a lot of people say they come back and they don't. And I go, no, I'm one of those that I keep to my word. So
Yes, sir.
I bought it. And then from there on out, we started going back to his comic shop, and he got me back into comics the following year in 2008. I started getting back into comics. But to answer the question, that Transformers was my one that I bought as an adult.
That's awesome, dude. How old
Yeah.
were you? Do you remember? 27, maybe? My math's right.
No. If I was 07, I was 26.
26. Okay.
Yeah, I was 26.
Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. That's cool, man. That's awesome. That's a really cool story. I wasn't expecting that you would go back after that figure, man, that you packed around as a kid.
I saw it
That's
and I was
killer.
like, wow, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's something about the vintage stuff that just brings the nostalgia back, that reminds us of that simpler time as a child, where we didn't have to fend for food or bills or any kind of money at the time, and kind of just it's different as an adult, and it's like all those times we wish that we could be older, as kids, and then we get
Now we
there,
wanna
we're
be
like, damn,
kids
I wish
again.
I could still be a kid again. Yeah.
The
much
one
better.
things that I remember as a kid, like I said, my parents couldn't afford everything. They tried. I
Yeah.
thank them for that because it made me more responsible. And I think that's why I collect what I collect because, they couldn't, and I always wanted that. So why not? And that was the other reason I did YouTube was to give a little bit back to the community because I know how it feels. I know how it feels being young and not being able to get some figures because you don't have the money. And I mean, I can recall. I'll be honest with you. One of the things I was collecting when I was smaller, well, when I was 6, 7, 8 years old, was more of the GI Joes.
Yeah.
And the one thing I do remember as a childhood is that my HEB, which is kind of like a Piggly Wiggly in other places, where it's more of a grocery
Like
store,
grocery
but and it has a few figures. Well, they would carry the GI Joes, and I remember at the time those GI Joes used to be $2.15. They would have the little sticker that you'd clip on with the little clip machine, and I would go to my mom, "Hey mom, can you buy me this?" And it's like, "No, I can't. We can't afford it. We need food." Okay. So stupid me thinking that if I change the little sticker to another GI Joe, it would help. So I'd slowly take off the little stickers, put them on another GI Joe, see if she'd buy it. But I was too dumb enough to realize that it doesn't work that way. All of them are the same price.
So you had no rules back then too.
I had no rules. I mean, well, I try to get what I wanted. Never works sometimes, but it happens.
That's awesome.
I just want to
That's
say
awesome.
hi to Jaeger and also to Silo. How you guys doing? Thank you for stopping by to Rebels, Reptiles, and Games' channel. And please, guys, smash that like button.
Where did I see him at? I was gonna light him up too. I can't find him. I know he's on here. I seen him a minute ago. Jaeger. Okay. So, okay. So, what we were talking about this earlier, and I was enjoying it. So, what other stuff do you watch on YouTube besides toy videos? What else grabs your interest?
Oof, that's good, Johnny. I was Johnny Be Bad. Other stuff that I watch. I don't know if you guys heard of them, but Nuke's Top 5. He talks about 5 top scary ghosts caught on camera. Fearsome 5, Slapped Ham, Most Amazed. I watch Most Amazed, where they tell you about different things about like the Mariana Trench, what they found. What was the other one? There's something about history. Like I'm into the fascinating stuff of what can cause World War III or ghosts exist or time travel like we did last time.
Yeah,
What natural disasters that can happen into our world that can lead to an apocalypse, stuff like that. I'm really. Oh, Jaeger's like, oh, Nuke's Top 5. Hey, Jaeger, get by there. He watches it too. Cool.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
But I like watching stuff, and especially back then I would watch a lot of the Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunter. But the thing that I like more about these guys is that it's about videos that they show. You watch Slap Ham too? Yes, I do. Pew! At the end he goes, pew! The guy flies like that. Anyways. So, see, now you know if I watch Slap Ham. So, with Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters, it was interesting, but every time they caught something, the only thing is like, whoa, I saw that. And it's like, we didn't really get to see it, us that are on TV. But like with, Slap Ham, with Fearsome Top 5, with Nuke's Top 5, and all these other other YouTube channels that show videos from other people, or that they send them the videos in their channel, you get to see something. And I think that's really cool. I mean, sometimes you wonder, is it real or is it fake? I mean, you just don't know, but I mean, I still get a kick out of it. I think it's awesome.
That's cool. That is cool. So let's switch gears. What's your favorite movie of all time?
Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz.
Good movie. Good movie. Mine's Empire Strikes Back. I remember you asking me that when you interviewed me.
Yeah. Johnny's my long lost brother must be. So maybe, right? Hey, don't forget about Jaeger. He likes Nuke's Top 5. And go check them out, guys. Nuke's Top 5, Fearsome Top 5. I mean, they have a lot of subscribers, friends and family, like we like to call it. But their videos are awesome to watch. I think you get a kick out of it and you'll love it. But anyways, yeah, Wizard of Oz, one of my favorite ones of all time, just because of its history. I know there's some sad history to it, which kind of sucks as well. But I try not to look into the negative side. I know what's sad, what happened to Judy Garland and to the cast that played the Tin Man and to the Witch. But, for its time, being in color, awesome. I mean, yeah. And
the way they made it was awesome, yeah.
Absolutely. And I think that's one movie. I know they've done The Return of Oz and they've done the Oz the Great and the Powerful, which I like both movies. I think they're great for their time, but I don't see that they should remake Wizard of Oz. There's a few movies that they shouldn't remake at all.
So what's your favorite part of that movie?
Favorite part of that movie?
Like when you think of that movie, what pops in your head?
Well, when they kill the witch.
Yeah.
I'm melting. I mean, that part, I mean, I got a kick out of that, and it's like, that's the most awesome part that I think was awesome. Like, to know the fact that, I mean, because then growing up, you think, oh, any witch I see, I throw water and they'll melt. But it doesn't happen that way, So.
That's cool, man. That's a good movie. That is a good movie. Very good movie. Whoops. So we all know that you collect Hot Toys.
Yes.
What was your favorite? What was your very first Hot Toy that you bought?
Very first. I don't know if a lot of people know this. It was actually the Man of Steel, but it was kind of crazy the way it happened. I bought Man of Steel, and it turns out that no, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Man of Steel was my first one I bought with Sideshow. My first Hot Toy figure was actually the bank robber Joker, because I
Yes.
got that at the comic shop from my friend because he would order me the
It's not a hot toy, but
no, almost
It's
like
a
that,
brand.
just like
Yeah.
that. But that's the one that I actually got first. I was actually getting all the movie masters from the Dark Knight because I ended
Okay.
up getting the Jokers, the Two Face, and also the Batman. But that bank robber Joker is my first one. Then
That's
eventually,
awesome.
I steered away from the comic shop and I went on my own to getting them at Sideshow.
And how many hot toys have you accumulated now? How many do you have?
Ooh, I don't
Not on
know.
pre-order. Like how many do you think you have?
I honestly don't know. I mean, you guys have seen many of them on the Hot Toys show. I mean, I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as it is, you can see I have. Well, you see the Hulkbuster, and then Groot. Groot is an original, not a deluxe, but and a special or whatever. Like it's the lowest one of the Hot Toys, and then over here you see my Kylo Ren behind that one. Right here is Kylo Ren behind this that you sent me when I was wearing the mask.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's the
Yep.
figure that you sent me, and right
I
behind
remember.
it, right there, is Kylo Ren.
Okay. Cool.
But I'm gonna do modifications to that shelf. I'm gonna get rid of some of the DVDs, and
Well, take a
thank you, Slim.
ballpark. Take a ballpark guess. How many do you think you have?
And then there's some you guys haven't seen, about maybe 20 to 30.
Wow. That's amazing, man. That's cool.
Thank you.
That's freaking awesome. Yeah.
Oof, oof. Hey, Jurassic
So,
Custom Collection.
since you said since Man of Steel. No, you didn't. You said the Joker. So how long have you been collecting them? Do you think?
The Hot Toys
How long do you think? Yeah, how long do you think it's been?
since 2009 or so.
Okay.
About 2008, 2009, because that's when Dark Knight came out in 2008. So
Okay.
I'm assuming about '09 because I think that's when those figures didn't come out till a year later. Because if you think about it, a lot of these figures do not come out till like a year later after the movie. Sometimes they do come out around that time, but they take a while. I mean, I know that a lot of people are getting the Endgame Thor, which I'm waiting on, but they're pushing it back, and a lot of people are getting them, and I'm like, what's going on here? I'm one of the first ones to pre-order my stuff, and I still haven't received it, and it's like back pay, back, and I'm like, I just need one payment in the shipping to get that Endgame Thor, and I still haven't received them. So
If you could have any action figure you could pick, what would it be? Like from past, whatever, brand new. What action figure would it be?
before I answer that, I want to say hi to Married to a Nerd and Jurassic
Oh,
Custom Collector.
well,
Thank you guys for coming by. Thank you for supporting Rebels, Reptiles, and Games, this channel.
yes, very
Any action figure, honestly, would be the USS Flag.
yeah, I mean, it does come with an action figure, so I guess I can take
So,
it.
I mean, that USS Flag is just, I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Did you know any kids that had that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew this gentleman. I'm just going to say RG. I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he's watching or so. But this boy young boy when we were young, had the USS Flag. He had the space shuttle. He had the boat. Not the boat. What's it called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The mobile. The hovercraft, the mobile station, the GI Joe station. I mean, this guy had everything, and you were just envious of him. Because I mean,
Yeah.
the only freaking thing I had for vehicles was the Striker and the Hiss, or not the Hiss, the Cobra Fang, and that was it. So, but you're over here with this little badass one, and then you go and you're like, okay, welcome to Thug Life, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. Man. Now I'm trying to think of something else. You got me with the Thug Life. I'm over here messing me up.
Sorry.
You're all right. So I know you love comedies and stuff. What's your favorite comedy movie of all time? That you can, no matter what kind of mood you're in, you can watch it and you can laugh.
There's two. Um, and one's kind of a little bit more modern. The other one's 80s. And I can't stop watching both. I guess you can say. Or no, actually, there's. I don't know. It's hard. I have four that are in my mind that I can always watch every day, and I won't get tired. Police Academy 1. Um, freaking White Chicks. You know, White
Yeah.
Chicks is just oh man. Did anybody tell you were Denzel? You know, like just that. You know, and oh Cottontail. You know, Major Pain.
Major
I
Payne
can,
is a good one.
yeah, like oh man, Major
Yeah,
Pain, and
Major
then
Payne is a good one.
I guess you can say the one that's a little more more modern than them that came out later was Hot Tub Time Machine. I can just I don't know. It's just Hot Tub Time Machine's funny to me.
I can watch Step Brothers, and no matter what, I roll. I laugh so hard at Will Ferrell on there.
And I like Step Brothers too, but with Step Brothers, I can watch it and then I'll wait a while and then I have to watch it again later. Like if it comes out on a TV, like I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But like White Chicks, Major Pain, you know, all those, I just, especially White Chicks when they're like, you know, I don't know. It's just funny. That's why I'm always, I don't know if you guys hear me, but I'm always like, can you give me a Snickers and a Midol? Yeah, thanks. You know, like things like that. It's just, I can't stop forgetting.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's good stuff. Okay, so I've got a question I haven't asked anybody yet, and I know you're gonna love this one. You're gonna love this one.
Okay.
If you could own any movie prop from any movie, what would the movie prop be?
Darth Vader's suit.
The whole uniform.
The whole thing with the lightsaber. With the
Which
hilt.
movie?
I mean,
Which movie? Because
Empire
it's kind of
Strikes Back.
changed up a little bit. Yes, yes.
Empire Strikes Back.
That's a
I
good
did-
one, man. You go for the big ones, dude. Like
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
ask action figure, you're like the USS flag. I'm thinking like maybe a lightsaber, you know, maybe a Thor's hammer, and you're like, no, Vader's whole outfit. Or Darth
Yeah,
Vader
no,
in
the
the
whole
front room.
thing.
That's
The
awesome.
cape, everything. You know, and it's because New Hope, I mean, I liked Vader there, but I just didn't like that stuff came out of the vest part, you know, the
Yeah, yeah.
cloth. But they've corrected it in Empire, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, see, even
Yep.
Slim Comics agrees. Awesome, Slim. Thanks. You know, so heck
Now,
yeah.
if you could, I got one more.
Okay.
Now, if you could own any vehicle from any movie, what would that be?
Oh, that's
Now listen. It can be any vehicle. It can fly. It can be not real, you know. But if it existed, you know, what would it be?
the DeLorean, man.
Yeah, I'm
When
ready.
it
The DeLorean?
flies, the DeLorean when it flies, heck yeah!
Yep.
I mean, can you imagine being in traffic? You're like, let me just put it in fly mode, and now
Where we're
it
going, we
flies.
don't need roads.
Bro, exactly. You know, I mean, you can't miss out with that. And if you can't get DeLorean, I'd get the Tumbler,
Yeah,
the Batmobile
yeah,
Tumbler.
really bad.
Shoot,
Yeah.
run over some
I-
people with that sucker.
I would say the Millennium Falcon, but I don't know where I would store it.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a very good.
Yeah,
One. I mean, if you want to go big, then I'd go with Darth Vader's Star Destroyer. Then you know. Yeah.
I don't know where we put that at. No idea.
But you said vehicle. That's not a vehicle, I don't think.
Well, like
Or is
I
it?
said, it can be imaginary. It can be whatever. You know. I mean,
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
yeah, that's
But
pretty.
DeLorean,
cool.
I'll go with
The
DeLorean all the way.
Yeah, the DeLorean would be awesome. The flying one, that would be sweet. That would be sweet.
So, if you see a guy in a DeLorean and Darth Vader suit, you know that's me.
Okay, so who's your favorite actor of all time?
Favorite actor? I really don't have one. I think there's very good actors, great actors out there, but I'm not like either a crush on an actress or bromance on an actor. I don't have favorite actors. I guess you can say the closest one I did have that if I wanted to be somebody, it'd probably be Arnold. You know, I always wanted to be Terminator at that time. Or Jean-Claude Van Damme just being like Bloodsport, you know, or
Man, he was a bad dude. Van Damme was a bad
know,
dude.
either one of those. Do you
yeah.
have a voice?
I used to watch a lot of his movies. You have a favorite voice actor? That's a good one. That's very good.
Honestly, that's Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime. Everybody knows the voice. If you were to put the voice
Yeah.
out there, you know,
Yeah, you would know. You would absolutely know.
yeah.
Well, let's give it to the chat. Has anybody else got any questions for Mr. John Joker?
You guys can ask away. I don't mind.
Little Bane, I am your father. I can see him doing that. That's great. So those that don't know, his daughter we've called Little Bane before. That's what he said.
Yeah, she came out with a little Bane suit.
Yeah. Any questions for Mr. Double J?
You can give me more too, Rebels. I mean, I don't mind anything. I mean, you guys know who I am, but don't know my history or why I was into collecting and what got me back. I mean, of course, you explained that. I mean, a lot of people do know. I pretty much love a lot. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck wood? That's simple. That is so simple. They chuck wood until they have wood of their own.
Yep.
And simple.
Yep. Anybody else? Any good questions for Mr. Double J? Greedo, man, his character. Here we go. John, do you go to cons and what do you look for?
Yeah, I do go to cons. I used to go to the ones San Antonio or no, the Alamo Dome Comic Con or the Alamo City Comic Con, the Wizard World Comic Con. I haven't gone to a San Diego Comic Con, and Slim, I did in my little hometown. I was a director for our Comic Con. It was called the Del Rio Comic Con, so I did that for 2 years. I look for mostly anything that I do like, especially at the time when I used to go. I was collecting any kind of comic books that were that hold, I guess, memories to me that I wanted back because I lost my comic books with a flood that happened here, and I also lost comic books because stupid me, I used to have them in my reading class in school, and this one kid just came up and told him that I wanted my comics, and the teacher's like, "Oh, okay, here you go. You can take them back to him." When I went back, my comics were gone, and she goes, "Oh, you didn't ask for them?" I was like, "Nope." So I lost everything there, but that's my stupid fault. Jeez. Now, if I'm looking for anything, Slim, it's going to be comic books that I'm looking for, variants, anything with Batman, DC, Walking Dead, Image Comics, anything that's Marvel, that's old school Marvel. I'm looking for Hot Toy figures, multiverse figures, G.I. Joes, anything vintage of G.I. Joe's, Star Wars, any Star Wars Black Series, you name it. I mean, there's a lot. Even Masters of the Universe or the Ninja Turtles.
There we go. Very good answer.
Thank you.
Yes, I have a question. Your daddy.
Who is it?
Hi, Blue.
My daddy is Arnold, and my mom says he's a real sex machine. Blue.
Who's your favorite Spider-Man? That's a good one.
Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider, when he used to wear the blue hood, the blue sweater without the sleeves. That's my favorite Spider-Man.
Okay.
Or are we talking about movies, Oof Oof?
Oof, let us know, buddy, if we're talking about movies or wood of their own. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, so we got Drax Cupsons, very sad that Bumblebee movie screwed Peter Cullen over. So he didn't get to do the voice Optimus on that? Is that what he's saying?
He did, but I don't know what happened there. I know it was him.
Okay. How many Joker Hot Toys do you have, bud? That's a great question, Greedo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Wow.
3 of the Heath Ledger ones.
Yes, Mr. Adam Sandler, when's your next movie? Okay.
My next movie is the Ungrateful 8-3 or 2. I'm sorry.
What does this mean for Blue Sasquatch?
That means to stick it up where the sun don't shine because you might not like it,
or
you're needing a prostate exam.
Slim
Guys, Slim Comics is gonna have a live in 30 minutes of an unboxing. Midtown Comics Hall. Check them out. Slim Comics is great. Go subscribe to them. He's very awesome.
That means a prostate exam, Blue.
Exactly.
The van from the 18. There you go, Art Walk. There you go.
You're going to pity the fool. Pity the fool art.
Well, I know I can't ask him that next week then. He just answered it for me. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Okay. How many Vader Hot Toys?
No Vader Hot Toys. I'm still thinking about getting into the Star Wars. Kylo Ren's my only Star Wars figure that I have. I collect mostly the Marvel. Now I've been just in the. My thing is I want to collect whichever characters I can out of the whole Marvel universe that we have right now. That's from the MCU. I don't have all of them yet. There's maybe like a few that I'm missing, but I'm getting there. And I will get into Star Wars soon. I pre-ordered that Mandalorian, the Boba Fett with the throne.
So Oof says he meant the movies of the Spider-Man. Who was your favorite Spider-Man actor? Sorry.
I don't know. I mean, they all had their deals. I think they were all different, but I guess I don't know. I'm liking Tom Holland more than all of them. But then again, I don't know. It's just Tobey Maguire has that little geeky face, and then Andrew Garfield's more of like the ultimate Spider-Man comic line, where he's more punk, skateboarding punk kind of young kid, you know. So I really don't know. I mean, I like them all. I like them all.
Greedo says awesome. Oof oof. They hired some of them. What? They hired
for the
someone
No Way Home.
had Peter come out. Okay. Thousandth Ghost, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Great chats, guys. Got to get ready for my live. Also, take care, everyone. Thank you for hopping on, Slim. Appreciate
I'll
it.
stop by in a little bit, Slim, just to give us some support. Thank you.
Plenty of sticks in the woods. That's what he said. So what happened? Was that the guy? Oh, okay, this is about the Bumblebee thing. So what happened was that they got a guy to do an impression of Optimus Prime, and then they told Peter to do the voice of that guy's impression of Optimus, except of how Peter would normally do it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was him.
That's crazy. How many Joker Lego figs do you have? I only have 20.
I think I have about 4 or 5. I'm not a big Lego collector. I mean, I do like Legos, but I don't have room to just get Legos and stuff. So
I gotta show this off real quick. Blue Eyes brought this home real quick.
Oh,
Is that freaking
for anybody? That's sweet, and that's called Slave One. I don't care what anybody says, but that's
Absolutely.
still Slave One in our hearts.
And it comes with Boba Fett and the Mandalorian. So it's pretty freaking sweet. She brought that home. I told her she's putting it together because I'm not good at Legos. I don't have the patience for it. Hey, G-Force, what's up, man?
Hey, G-Force, how you doing, buddy?
Get your Spider-Man. We fixed that damn door. I knew it was coming. I was waiting to hear it.
What door? The bathroom door or the regular door?
And Art says, do your wives support toy collecting? Mine does.
Yeah, mine too. You know, she's telling me to cut back a little bit just because we're expecting, and that's understandable. But I mean, she doesn't get on my butt like, "Oh, you need to quit." Like, she knows that that's what I enjoy and that's what I love, and she knows that's where I vent is with my stuff. And you know, I mean, my next goal is to get a home, so I need to kind of cut back on the figures. And I mean, I have money to get a home. I just need to just save a little bit more to where you know, I can get the home that we want. You know.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. Money, man. I tell you, these toys rack up quick when you're buying toys.
Big time.
Yeah. You go to the store to pick up a loaf of bread, and you're like, well, I'll just walk by the toy section. And you're like, oh, this whole line's out. There's $100, you know, easy.
Yeah.
Hey, Squatch. So who's your favorite Batman? Since we're talking about Spider-Man, who's your favorite Batman, John?
Michael Keaton.
Yes, me too.
Michael Keaton. I mean, I know a lot of people like Christian Bale in certain ways, but I remember seeing Michael Keaton as like a lot of guys know, or a lot of the people know, not guys, just also women, but a lot of people know that when Heath Ledger was picked to be the Dark Knight Joker, everybody was upset because everybody remembered him as the guy from Brokeback Mountain. and we're like, and 10 things I hate about you, and the other one, what is it called, Knight's Tale, and
Knight's Tale.
everybody's like, nah, this guy's all lovey-dovey and into that stuff, and he came out like, wow, like, and I was one of those. And when that happened, and he's my favorite Joker character, in case if you have a question, but he's my favorite actor playing the Joker of all time. Then
Oh,
comes
absolutely.
Joaquin Phoenix, which Joaquin is not really Joker because it's more of an origin. It was before he was Joker, but he still played a good role as Joker. Michael Keaton was in the same situation. He played Mr. Mom. He was a comedian, and everybody's like, "You pick this guy as Batman, who's a comedian? Come on, Tim Burton, get the heck out of here." Lo and behold, the guy pulled it off. The way he acted as Batman, very dark, very cold, very serious, very. It's like if Michael Keaton actually stayed in a dark room, and just stayed there by himself for like a whole week, just to focus on being someone very depressed, but on a mission to do what he needs to do to stop the stuff that happened to his parents, and that's what I saw in him.
Yeah.
And then when he got out crazy, he's like, "You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts!" And then you see his eyes bulge. I'm like, "Wow."
Yep. He was my favorite Bruce Wayne too. Is he your favorite Bruce Wayne?
Yes, he
Okay.
is.
Yep. Yeah. All around, I think that's the best Batman as well.
Although Val Kilmer and maybe what's his name, Adam West, kind of portrayed kind of almost like a Bruce Wayne-esque type, but still, Michael Keaton still pulled it off.
I think Michael Keaton had that cockiness about him a little bit that worked out. I think he had that Bruce Wayne-ness. You know what I mean? Bruce Wayne-ness. That's a new word. Bruce Wayne-ness. I came up with that. That like cockiness of like, he was arrogant, but yet, he cared too. Like he was kind of like, he had that. Yeah. I like Michael Keaton a lot. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. Sorry, Eve. So we must cut you off from fun, okay? Then so be it. No more toys till you get your house. Just kidding. Build a Lego house. Funny how life works. They said the same thing about Ben Affleck. Yep.
Same thing.
Absolutely. Worse is when they hired a non-union actor to replace Peter Cullen and Frank Welker in War of Cybertron.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Holland. Okay, Batman, Christian Bale, Superman, Christopher Reeves. Yep.
Yeah.
Joker, Heath Ledger. Yep. 007, Sean Connery. Yes, I love Sean Connery.
I almost agree with all of them. Yeah. The Bale, I guess I liked that Batman suit. I like the way that Christopher Nolan did that Batman, because it seemed like if there was a real Batman, that's how it'd be. But I didn't always like the fact that you couldn't understand them. Someone worse the drug. Like what?
I still don't understand that. I don't understand why they did that.
I am here. I'm Batman. And I'm like, and then you see him like in Terminator Salvation, and it's like he couldn't get off that. Like, come on. Like, I don't know. It's just.
Dude, when Michael Keaton grabbed that thug on the building in the first Batman, he said, "I'm Batman." That was perfect. They didn't need that Christian Bale. Grrr.
Now that you mention, I have a question for you. Now that you mention that he says, who are you? Or what are you? It's like, I'm Batman.
Yeah.
What did you think of the Robert Pattinson's where he's like, who the hell are you supposed to be? And he's like, I'm Vengeance. What do you think of his?
Well, it made me. I mean, I understand it's kind of like an origin, right? It's an origin story because you see the old car that's kind of like a vintage looking.
Well, they're saying it's vintage, but it's not really origin. They're saying it's like he's already as Batman as a year and a half later, from what they're saying.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I mean, like I can see him saying I'm Vengeance if he's confused of who he is, or of if he hasn't called himself Batman yet. I don't know. I hope it's a good movie. It looks cool. Robert Pattinson looks great. I wish they would just quit reinventing it. I would like to have seen Robert Pattinson play as Batman Beyond. And I'd love to have seen Michael Keaton play as Old Man Bruce Wayne. I would love to have seen that.
That'd be cool.
I mean, they have, they could do that if they wanted to. They keep reinventing, I mean, I don't know. It looks cool. I mean, it should be good. Dave's Dimension. Hello, Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. John Joker. Thousand.
Hey, Dave's Dimension.
Joker. Joker, Mark Spider-Man, Holland. Okay, yeah. Mark Hamill was Joker. Yeah, definitely. Mark Hamill's awesome.
As the voice,
Spider-Man,
yeah.
Yeah, I think he would make a great Joker as well. I really do. I think he's like, especially like in a Batman Beyond universe where he's older. You know,
He just needs to lose a little weight, I think. You know.
Yeah. Well, he kind of did when he played Luke there for in the
Yeah, he did.
Rise of Skywalker. Let's see, Spider-Man's Tom Holland, Superman Christopher Reeves, 007. Moore. Who was that? That's
Roger Moore, Sir Roger Moore.
Okay. And then Batman's Michael Keaton and Hawk, Edward Norton. Yeah, Edward Norton was a cool Hawk. I liked him. Peter did the sound effect for the Predator, too. It was all him. The man is so talented, huh?
Yes, he is.
That. G-Force. He's a heavy breathing Batman.
It's the COVID Batman.
Vaccine.
Batman.
Vaccine.
Where is it? None of this laughing gas. I need the vax.
I need the vaccine. Where's the CVS?
Right.
No,
I need a Walgreens.
Bruce Wayne. Yeah.
What are actors? Isn't Batman Bruce Wayne?
Batman Bruce Wayne. If the Batman would ever come out, it would be nice. Yeah, we're waiting. If some grabbed me by the neck and I asked him who he was, he said Batman, I think I'd laugh. I saw an interview with Keaton, and I think he's going to be Batman on some. I seen that same interview.
He's going to be the old Bruce.
Yeah, and he's excited about it. And they try to ask him questions that he would not like really answer him. They asked him about how it felt to be back in a uniform again, like being dressed as Batman. And he said it felt natural. It felt like there was no change. Like, I'm excited, dude. I can't wait to see him as Batman.
It's because I mean, honestly, I think that if he had sticked around for like Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, well, I mean, even if Tim Burton had stayed, I think
Joel Schumacher would have changed that around so much it would.
I just didn't like that it was too colorful. I still, and I didn't like the sound, the score and the sounds for that one. I love the old. I don't know. It's just the Tim Burton one was
both of those were cool. I like the Danny DeVito and Michelle Pfeiffer as Penguin and Catwoman. I like that.
Oh yeah,
I like the second one a lot. It's cool. 10 years ago, they wanted Clint Eastwood to be old man Bruce Wayne. Huh. I mean, like that would be interesting, I think. But with somebody like Michael Keaton still being around, man, I mean he would be the ideal old man Bruce Wayne, I think. And it would be enough fan service. It'd be enough fan service to where DC would get a little more attention than what I think they've had so far. I think Mark Hamill would be a great Doc Ock. Yeah, I could see that.
I could see that
Mark
happening.
Hamill playing Doc Ock, yeah. If Batman is Michael Keaton, then who in the blue moon is Beetlejuice? I heard they're making a sequel of that. I heard they're making a Beetlejuice.
They've been saying that for a very long time. As long as it's Tim Burton and Michael Keaton again to doing it, I think it should be great.
Rolando,
hey, Rolando, how you doing, buddy?
Speaking of Val Kilmer, have you seen the documentary of Prime about him? No, I've seen previews for it. It looks really good. Where they talk about his throat cancer and like all the battles that he's been battling right now and how he was a superstar. And yeah, I'd like to see that. I think Ryan Reynolds should play Batman. I don't.
No.
I love Deadpool. Don't get me wrong. I love Ryan Reynolds, but no.
I
don't think that would work out very well. Terrible movie, but Halle Berry was sexy AF as Catwoman. G-Force. Okay. The bat nipples was the thing that made me hate Batman forever.
You mean Batman and Robin? Wasn't it Batman and Robin that he had the nipples?
I tell you, I think it was Batman and Robin because I remember they turned it around and they showed just his butt. Like the rubber in the butt. I was like, what the hell is this? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're talking about Batman and Robin, Jurassic.
I think it is Batman and Robin because it's him and Robin getting ready to go after Ice Mr. Freeze. It's an interesting documentary. Yeah, I want to see it, Greedo.
Check it out. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna check it out.
Halle Berry is sexy scrubbing the toilet. Yeah, it was Batman and Robin. I messed up. No, that's cool.
That's
So,
okay.
John, what's your favorite Batmobile out of all the Batmobiles, bro?
I have to say it's the Michael Keaton Batmobile.
Mine too.
Mine too. I mean,
Yeah.
just I don't know. It's
That big
just
jet engine, the big jet engine thing in the front, and the big exhaust in the back, and I've seen it in person a couple times. It's sweet. No, I never want to see that again. Let's see, best Catwoman. We're in Batman '66. Yeah,
Newmar and Kit. Yeah, yeah. I agree with you there. Nothing against Michelle Pfeiffer. She just looked like a sick Catwoman. And Halle Berry. I wouldn't give that movie a time of day. I thought it was just ridiculous that they gave it.
Movie it was done.
Yeah,
I enjoyed Michelle Pfeiffer, and I thought that she was pretty cool. Like for her age in that, I believe she wasn't super young in that either, and
yeah.
I think she pulled it off pretty well.
I guess because I saw her as Storm. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Halle Berry? No, I was talking about Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah,
Oh,
Halle
Michelle
Berry.
Pfeiffer,
Yeah, I thought she did pretty good.
What's wrong with nipple protection? Nothing wrong with that as long as you have pecker protection.
See, I'm a Dark Knight guy. I love the Tumblr. Yeah, the Tumblr.
Yes, the
Tumblr's
tumblers. I wouldn't mind that.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that on YouTube. It was driving down the street. I thought it was pretty badass.
I think Dark Knight. I rather have the suit. I rather have the Dark Knight suit.
The Dark Knight suit.
Yeah, like if anything with Dark Knight, it'd be that, or it'd be like Bane with the mask in Dark Knight Rises.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. Well, everybody, Mr. John Joker is at 260 subscribers. I'd love to see him get 300. And anybody that hasn't subscribed to him, please subscribe to John Joker. He's an awesome dude. He has great content. He has great content, and his trivia shows are awesome. And he supports everyone in the community. There's not a chat that I mean, maybe I'm not watching enough. But I could say that like every chat I'm in, I see John Joker hop in, and he deserves the recognition. He's a great guy. So everybody, please subscribe to him.
Thank you.
And let's see here. Got anybody else in the chat? Mr. Oofoof. Is there anything else anybody wants to ask Mr. John Joker? I'm not going to ask him anything else. I'm going to leave him alone.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you.
Joker. Yes, we do.
Love you guys too. You guys are awesome. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here.
Go sub. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Sub to this man. You one took me seriously until I put on. Yeah. Yeah. I put on the mask.
I did put on the mask.
Blue Sasquatch. I think I'm subscribing to John. That's nice of you, Blue.
Well, thank you. I hope you do. I mean, at least get me to 261. I mean, it's all right. I mean, it won't be 300, but
well, maybe I'll be lucky and Blue subscribe to me too. Who knows?
Right.
That's funny. Damn you, Ghost, and your fast fingers. John, I'll be sending you one of these shirts. I'm trying to make sure everybody gets one. It says Happy Hour with Rebels.
Thank you.
Anybody in the chat that has been on the Happy Hour with Rebels, if I haven't sent it to you yet, please send me your address on Instagram, and I will send you one. Burrito Speedo.
Is there anything else you want to ask, Ed?
Yeah, it's Friday.
Or anybody else? I mean,
what field of work are you in? I mean, I already know that, but I know everybody else probably doesn't. I was talking about my work.
I'm in the medical field. I'm in the physical or rehabilitation department. Yeah, so nothing to do with retail or anything like that. Where you guys think I get my figures? No, I strictly go and pre-order and hunt my figures down. So,
no. Nope, that's about it. We're almost at an hour. I can't think of any other questions that. Damn it, John. It happens every time. I need to start writing stuff down because I think all these questions I want to tell everybody, and then I start having fun with the person, man. It's like I can't think half the stuff that I wanted to ask. And I always have fun with John Joker, man. He's a blast. And I knew this was gonna happen. I probably should have wrote some more stuff down. Where do you get all these wonderful toys? Tell you what, Jack Nicholson was a good Joker as well.
Yes, he was. Yeah. GameStop, Walmart, HEB, and eBay, Amazon, Mercari, and Sideshow Collectibles. Favorite GI Joe would actually
go. That's a
be.
good one.
Actually, there's two. Serpentor and the bats. They're my favorite.
Bats. Yeah, the bats are cool. The bats are cool. Yeah, Serpentor. That's a good one too. I'm doing a toy hunt today. Hopefully, I find something good.
Good luck, Jaeger. I hope you do.
Ooh, boy, that's a good one too. Hasbro
Canner.
Twitter.
Canner.
Woo!
Canner.
Man, Thousandth Ghost. That's a good one too. I should just have him texting me.
Canner.
That's a good question. When are we going to get G.I. Joe Hot Toys? Have you heard anything about that?
Nothing on that. I know that I'm gonna definitely get those Super 7 GI Joes. So I mean, pretty much, guys. I've lowered since the baby's coming. I've just lowered to 3 things that I really want. It's the Hot Toys, Multiverse, and GI Joes. I'm gonna be looking for the classified, for the Super 7s, the 3 3/4 inch. I probably will still stick to a little bit of Star Wars. It's just one of the things that is really discrediting me to keep going and wanting to collect is that you can't find nothing in the stores anymore. There's a bunch of exclusives. I'm getting tired of exclusives. I mean, it's not. I mean, a lot of people don't realize that some places do not have Targets. Some places. I mean, look at a good example. A Princess Ewok. He either has to drive 4 hours to go find things, or he has to order online, and that's not fair for these exclusives to come out in certain areas. And I don't know. It's just it's ridiculous that they're doing that, and and then of course there was no such thing as scalpers 10, 12 years ago. I mean, you had a few people that were into the business, but now because of the COVID and they see that, oh, I can make so much money, it's gotten crazy. And I get that I get that people need a yeet, but if you're a scalper that knows your stuff, don't be on there with the phone. Get your knowledge, know your knowledge before you get the stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with scalpers. Like Air Max says, scalpers gotta eat, but hey, know your stuff. Yeah. And if you don't be buying it. Because I mean, I don't know. It just gets to me that they're just doing it because you want to get a bang for your buck, and it's like, no, like some of us that buy 2 or 3 figures, we don't buy them for being scalpers. And myself, I buy 2. If I buy 2, it's because I want to open one and I want to keep one in the box. If I buy 3, it's because I want to open one, keep one in the box, and then the other one's going to be a giveaway for you guys that are looking for a figure. Not because I'm going to go sell it. I've never tried to do that once in my life is to sell. And if I do, I sell it for retail price. I'm not in it to like bleed out people's pockets, But anyways,
okay.
Somebody said no love for Cobra Command. Oh, wait, hold on.
You do a collection video. Oh, that'd be a good one. Are you going to do a collection video anytime soon? That's a good one.
Like a review of all the stuff that I have.
A video of all the stuff that you have. Like
I wanna do that sometime soon. I was hoping to do it this week, but a lot of things came up, and it's like, even though you have time off, the days go by so fast you don't get the chance. But I need to make time to do that.
Maybe you could do it as like a series. Like
I want to. I have a bunch of Predators. I have a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I have some.
That'd be some cool
Selects.
content, man. I'd like to see that. That'd be some cool content. That'd be fun.
Thank you.
That'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be really cool. What was your first toy? We talked about this earlier. It was.
Well, yeah, I'll say it again. My first toy was the G1 Optimus Prime, Dave.
And tell them what your first toy was that you bought as an adult.
As an adult, the re-release of the G1 Optimus Prime.
That's awesome. I love it. That's a cool story. Good answer. Hey, John, what's your favorite comic Joker?
My favorite comic Joker. Oh, that's a tough one. Honestly, it would actually be the Joker that had his face taken off, ripped apart from the New 52.
Yes. Did you like the Gotham series at all? Did you watch that?
Yeah, I love the way Jerome portrayed as the Joker, even though he wasn't
like
the Joker.
he had
all knew.
Yeah. Like he put the face back on that was cut off. Did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah, it was freaking cool. Okay, Thousand Ghost says Cobra. La, la, la. No love for Cobra Commander.
I mean, I like Cobra Commander, but you mostly go to. I mostly go for the ones that look. I'm not saying Cobra Commander didn't look cool, but he looked. The Cobra Commander I like was the one where he ended up becoming a snake, and then he wore that suit with the. It looked like he was using a snorkel. I don't know if you remember that one where he got his third uniform. He wasn't wearing the drape or the other has.
Was it silver?
Yeah, the silver one.
Like a silver. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and then he has the little black air, like a windpipe thing to breathe better.
Exclusives are ruining collecting. They are. With the GI Joe stuff, man, it's hard for me to keep up on them, but yeah, they are exclusives. Same here. I think I'm going to switch to mostly vintage stuff. I've even started buying some open stuff. Yeah, I love vintage stuff.
I think so too.
Let's see here. Greedo got a street code and a Speedo. Okay. Honestly, in my opinion, the 90s were a better era for collecting.
Yeah, for figures it was. For comic books it wasn't. They were overprinting so many comic books that what had more value were the cards, the Marvel cards, than the comic books themselves because they overprinted so much amount. I mean, the comic industry almost went down in the 90s because of that.
Yeah. What were those Marvel cards that came out back then? The Masterpieces. Yeah, man, those were sweet. I like to have some of those. Those were awesome. I like those a lot. Okay, if you are a collector, know your stuff as well. Don't pay scalper prices. Yeah,
and that's what we don't do. I mean, it just depends, G-Force, because if there's somebody who buys a Beachhead, which is hard to find, and they're selling them for at least $35, that's not a bad price. I don't mind going for that price. But if you're going like how they were doing that stupidity with $150, $200, I'd rather spend my money on the $200 hot toy figure than on the Beachhead. Absolutely. As much as I want that Beachhead, I'm not going to go that route, you know?
Yeah. And eventually they'll re-release it anyway. I mean, it's Hasbro. That you're going to see it again here eventually. But I'm the same way, John. Like if I pay an extra $15 instead of toy hunting, for 2 hours, wasting gas and everything, just pay $15 more and have it shipped to my house, I'll probably do that.
Yeah.
It makes good content on a video, but I'd probably go ahead and just spend the $15 extra. Quit peeking, Blue. Hey, gents. Hey, Pterodome. What's up, buddy? How are you?
Pterodome, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well.
Indian friends, and they're tired of scalpers, too. Oh, my gosh. Blue.
You mean Native American friends? Or what's the other one?
I read it right out. Damn it, Blue. Yikes. Read the 3 Joker series. Yes, I love it. I love it.
I've read the three Joker series, and I've also read the Joker Wars series.
Yeah, I love the three Joker series. I love all the covers too. They had some really cool cover art on there. Those are really cool.
Very cool.
I want to do YouTube and have a job, but my dad just wants me to concentrate on having a job. What should I do?
Honestly, Jaeger. First off, how old are you? And then second, if you want to do YouTube, do it when you feel like the time is right, and when you feel like you have nothing else to do and you want to do it as for something fun. You know,
do it for fun.
Because most of the times when you're onto YouTube, you're gonna want to be doing a lot. You're gonna be on YouTube a lot. That sometimes you're gonna burn out, and you gotta think that it's not a place that you want to get burned out. It's a place that you want to go where you can meet other people, and like I say, there's different types of YouTubers. You have YouTubers that do it for fun. You have YouTubers that are wanting to meet people, and then you have YouTubers that take it as a job. And there's nothing wrong with any of the three. But do the work, do your work, and then when you get the chance, get it going. I mean. Do something real small. You don't have to be on there that long, Jaeger. I think it'd be nice to see you finally coming out and showing us what you have, because that's the beauty of the communities,
Oh yeah.
getting to see what you have that others don't have, or the same things that you have that others don't have, or wherever you're at, seeing the stuff that you find out there that we can't find.
Yep. Well put, John. Well put. LOL, you skipped my comment. Oof, I don't think I skipped your comment. I don't know. Maybe I did. He said, but it's all good.
No, the last comment was the laughing one.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Hey, John, will you pick up some of the Suicide Squad line or the whole line?
I'll pick up the whole line. The multiverse, I'll pick up the whole line. Now, if they make them in Hot Toys, I'm not sure. I do like that King Shark Hot Toy figure. Cool. It looks really cool. But right now, I do have Harley Quinn, so I do have 1/4 of the Suicide Squad to build the King Shark.
I seen that.
Now, the good thing about you liked it?
Yeah, I loved it. It was great.
Cool. The thing about that I'm liking about the multiverse line is that finally McFarlane is opening up an online store where we can find them and get the ones that we're looking for. Yeah. Because it sucks when you can't find anything. As it is, I'll tell you guys right now, my Walmart doesn't even have the little sticker price of multiverse, McFarlane Multiverse anymore. So I'm thinking our Walmart's not gonna get them anymore, and we ain't got junk. I mean, maybe three Marvel Legends, no He-Mans. The only thing that I see in Transformers, the RC. Wrestling, there's a few wrestling figures that I'm surprised that I saw here, and I was like, wow. And the collectors, mostly all the Migos and a lot of the horror NECA figures. But other than that, I mean, that's why I don't do the toy hunt videos, because I don't have nothing in my, and if I do, I get lucky at another area. But I mean, I'd rather just stick to doing like a collection show or whatever.
Oof says job. I'm not sure. Exactly $10 price increase is one thing, but to be so desperate for a beachhead that you pay $150 is insane. I agree with that. Yeah, that's way too much. Or YouTube as a job. Oh, I see what he's saying. Job or YouTube as a job?
YouTube as a job is what I mean.
I have 40 subscribers. I'm thinking of quitting my real job and just do YouTube. I don't know, Blue. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. 40 subscribers. Ufu says, really, Blue? Okay, where am I at? Here we go. Okay. Hello, Blue. G4 says, do it, Spot.
Do it.
Oh my God. I've met some awesome people on YouTube. Yeah, that's one of the biggest payoffs. And this man right here, hold on, here we go. This man right here. I do it all the time. Like I'm trying to. Okay. Anyway, this man right here started the saying "the friends of family," and I think he hit that nail on the head, because the one big payoff for me on YouTube is the friends of family. I enjoy each one of you, and that's why I try to do the lives every Wednesday and stuff, because I just enjoy communicating with you guys, and you guys are good people, and that's exactly what it is. I really do think of set of subscribers, friends and family. I think that's really did a good job on that one, John. Yeah, we met some good people, really good people. Do it. You should put that on a shirt, Grant Force. Do it. Just do it, Shiloh Buff. That's fine. Do it. Picked up a few new Mego Batman, Superman figures. I like them. Are you going to get any?
I'm thinking about it. I do like the Migos. I do have that old school vintage Joker Migo. I do like that Ultraman Migo, but we'll see. Blue.
I see it. Okay, I'm 18, and so far I have a lot of time on my hands, so I thought of doing YouTube, and so far I have 217 subscribers. That's great, Jaeger. That is great,
so
and you should. Yeah, you should follow that a little bit. Still pay attention to school and stuff, but I mean, it sounds like you got it figured out.
Look, look, the way I see it, Jaeger, you're 18, you're an adult, you can make some rules. But if you're still living under your parents' house, you still have to respect your parents' rules. You know, it's not
Right.
because you're a kid anymore. And if you're, your dad's gonna tell you one thing, but if you do it and you feel like that's a hobby, or you feel like you're gonna get somewhere, like other people have that have just gotten so big with YouTube, go for it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But if it gets in the way of your job, and then if it gets in the way of your life,
Yeah.
then that's when you need to cut back a little bit and realize what's important. Because I mean, to me, YouTube is important, but also I gotta remember that my family, my job
Yeah,
is
family
important.
first.
Nobody's YouTube is not gonna pay for my stuff.
No, and YouTube will always be here. You know,
Yeah.
and family's the most important thing. I'm on vacation for the next 9 days. Woo! Good job.
Awesome.
That's great. So, family, hope all is well. America's Most Wanted. Hello, sir. How are you?
How you doing, Americas? Good to see you, brother.
9 days. 9 days, G-Force. America's Most Dubs. America's Most Wanted. What's up, Blue Sasquatch? Ladies Man 217. Where are the glasses? What? They're in my drawer, Ufu, with my infinity stones. These guys.
So,
good, Ufu.
going off subject now that we have a few people in here, and this doesn't pertain to me, but one question is, when is Tasman St. Jude's charity going to happen? And two, have you guys heard about the charity, and have you guys donated? Just to give you guys a little bit of info, Tasman has been working on doing a St. Jude's charity auction where we have many wheels. We have more than probably 30 something figures, with each wheel having the names of the people who've done 25 or 5. The way it works, if you do 25, you're going to be in all wheels. If you do one that you like, that you're just looking for, then it's just $5. Now, of course, all of them are going to be just one and done deals where, it's not an elimination. It's just whoever gets that wheel is going to, or hits that figure. Yeah. So I would say, this is for a charity event. Nothing for us. And there's some great prizes. A gray skull figure, a snake eyes helmet. Some of these figures are not just low end ball figures. These are high price figures that you can get for $25 or $5. And I know G-Force has donated, and that's great. I don't know who else has done so. I know somebody. Chris has done it. I know a few others have done it. Well, my parents are old school too, but there is a time for fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just be work, like Rihanna says it, work. No, you can't do that. You got to have a life in yourself. You're only 18 once, and you got to enjoy it. So if you can do it on your spare time, do it.
Yeah.
If you're going to go to school, do it. Right now life is going to get harder. And just having the job that you have might be the only thing that might help you. You might have to get a career. What if YouTube is your career? You never know. Sometimes you will have to make decisions that can be tough, but at the same time, you still have to have that respect for your family. And of course, another thing, Jaegers, you gotta see what's gonna make you happy, because nobody else is gonna make you happy but just you.
Absolutely, John. Very, very good way of putting that as well. Having a life is overrated. Well, that's a certain way of putting it too, I guess.
But like Ufu says, life is what you make of it.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. Do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
We all have jobs to pay for the figures to support the channel. It's the balance between the two that you want to find. Yeah,
You want to
that's
find.
true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
General Mark,
Hello there.
you are a bold one. Hello. Oh, now that we talked about the trivia earlier, so guys, we have there was 3 games coming up for the trivia. We have Princess Ewok versus Clink, Thousand Ghosts versus Dave's Dimension, and David Carell versus Canadian Blu-ray. That's got to change now. I just want to give a little heads up on that. We were supposed to have these lives go on tomorrow, but things have came up. I haven't contacted anybody, and then I'm not trying to say much. But we'll talk about Free Guys right now. I want to know what Mark thought about Free Guys. Fortunately, Apprentice Ewok had a step down. His job he's going back to work, and he's got other things going on, and so now I don't have an opponent against Clink, but I'm not gonna add another opponent against Clink because I think it's only fair that it stayed as it was. So from now, I'm still getting questions going, and the way it's gonna work, I'm gonna do a one-time event, where it's instead of 1-on-1, it's gonna be all 5 against each other. So it's gonna be the same questions that they picked, and then the questions that my category will pick for them, and from there we're gonna see what goes on. And it's just a little heads up on that. I hope that Apprentice Ewok gets better on whatever situation's going on. I know it can be tough. He's everywhere, pretty much. He's everywhere on YouTube, and I think maybe he just needs a little time for himself. I mean, he had his own show. He has Peg Warmers. He's always coming out in Dude's Nerdery. Had the breakdown with the Bad Batch with Paul Collectibles and Bailey, and I don't even know where he's been as well. He's other places too with Salacious and everyone else. So, but anyways, just tune in because it's gonna change a little bit.
Sounds like a Joker Royal Rumble. Is what it sounds like.
It's kind of like a more an elimination chamber kind of.
There we go, elimination chamber. That's cool. I Blue Harvest. Just got back from seeing Free Guy. That's pretty good.
How was Free Guys? I'm hearing good.
I think it looks pretty.
I don't
cool.
know.
Yeah, it looks really awesome. Blue Harvest. Nice. How was it?
Yeah, Ghost. It's gonna be like that now. It just sucks that it's gonna be that way, but it just yeah, you're gonna have to learn everybody's categories, but I'm gonna try to make it much simpler than what it is. I know I have somebody else helping me with questions, so it's gonna be good. It just sucks that I have to go that route.
Free Guy.
I wish Race. He actually said he finished watching all the Fast and the Furious, but I mean, I'm just gonna mix match it and everything with these questions. The Trivial Rumble's gone far.
Oh man! Wait, I need to learn everyone's categories.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna do that, Ghost. I'm gonna do that this weekend. I mean, this is still gonna be maybe in 2 weeks that we're gonna do that, so everybody get more chances. I don't want to be unfair with anybody. It's just fortunately, Brandon had to step down, and it sucks because I was already getting, his questions done, and I was hoping to get more, but things came up. And
are we sure Ewok didn't like his homework for this round? Haha. Just kidding. I know Ewok has a lot on his plate. Can I get all the cats DM to me?
Yep, then he will.
Too many ballots. Those your full size one.
And the movie?
You go at the Stag Shop Blue Harvest. Well, he was talking about a store a minute ago.
Oh.
I just seen it. Where was that? Yeah, I think I lost it again. Yep.
Thousand Ghosts.
Where are we at?
Well, actually, Princess Ewok's categories are gone automatically. I mean, those are not going to count. So,
okay.
Did
you have Stag Shop Blue Harvest? That must be what they were talking about. Stag Shop?
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't know that. Yes.
Yes, it was awesome. I loved it. Seen it last night. These guys. Let's see. Goof.
Cool.
Wait until you see the video I'm uploading. Okay, cool.
I can't wait for that too.
Shack song. Oh man, sheesh. I can't wait. Yeah, cool. Heck yeah. Well, John, I'm not going to keep you too much longer. We're at almost an hour and a half. I try to keep a happy hour whenever I try to. But everybody, of course, the TV shuts off. Everybody, okay. He's at 260. Let's get that up to 300, man. He deserves it. He really does. And everybody, please follow him. Also on Instagram. What's your Instagram, John?
At Joker's Funhouse of Figs.
Joker's Funhouse of Figs, yep.
Yeah.
Where's the drinks? I'm drinking Mountain Dew today, Oof.
I didn't bring my drink. I left it in the freezer. I better take it out soon before it pops. It's actually a pop. Well, my pop will pop if I don't get it out of the freezer.
Pop will pop.
So, yeah. But thank you, guys. Thank you, Rebels, for always being there for all of us. Thank you for the opportunity. You know,
John, you deserve so much more recognition than you get, bro. You are in everybody's chats. It seems like every time I'm watching a chat, you pop up in a chat. Or if there's a super chat, 9 times out of 10, John Joker is super chat. Like, man, he said everything. It's like you're always support everybody, man.
I try to. I mean, it's just something I like to do. I think that everybody deserves a super chat or being their membership because they work hard on it and they deserve to get at least a little something out of it. I mean, heck, I know that I won't do it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I will one day monetize, but I don't think I will. But I feel like a lot of people deserve to get something out of the work they do. Now, in my case, if I get 1,000K, I don't want monetization because, yes, Rebels wants in. He's gonna call himself Rebels Reptiles and Cheating.
Whatever. Whatever.
No, so yeah, you know, I'm just there for everybody. And Jaeger, I can definitely see you doing a channel. You've been supportive with a lot of people, Jaeger, and you deserve that back. So you know what? Do it.
Absolutely.
Do the super chat, and I mean, I know your dad might say something, but just tell him that it's a hobby that you want to do because sometimes you feel like doing things, you know.
Yeah. There's.
I mean, what? I mean, what?
Oof! I didn't even see where. There we go.
Where do you get all the wonderful suits?
Wonderful suits. Yeah.
eBay. I mean, I don't know. What do you think about the Jaeger Rebels?
What do I think about it? I think that he should go ahead and do it.
It doesn't matter what you think because John Joker already said what he had to say. No, I'm just kidding. I had to get you with that. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Send me your email if you want it. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Oh, my God. I was getting ready to call you Sally and be like, who's Sally? It doesn't matter who Sally is. Oh, my God. That's funny. What's up, Rebels? What's up, Ian Webb? How are you, sir?
Mr. Webb, how you doing? Hey, Jaeger.
You got me, man. You got me on that big time. What do you think? It doesn't matter what. You got me. Damn it.
I could be the gummies,
Johnny is on fire.
That's right.
On fire. Could be the gummies, but I just want to say I love you guys.
Gummies or no gummies, Blue. Love you too, man. You are an awesome guy. And I still can't forget that custom G.I. Joe that you made. It's like, I want one of those now.
I tell you what, as much jokes as Blue Sasquatch makes and stuff, he's also a hell of a mod. He is a hell of a mod. He's one of my mods, and man, he's on it a lot of times, man. He's a good mod. And Greedo is too. Right. Greedo's also one of my mods. We love you too, Blue. All right, well, like I said, I'm not going to keep you, but I appreciate you, John. Thanks for being on here, man. This was fantastic. Had a great time. I will send you one of these shirts. What size shirt do you wear? You said small?
Medium. No. No. But yeah, I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much. I gotta go help the wife with groceries now that we're almost ending this. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for the love and support. I will always do my best to be there for you guys, even while I'm around. Once I kick that bucket, I'll try to still be there. I'll be a ghost, a Joker ghost.
Johnny
But,
must dance us out. Do you see that? Johnny must dance us out.
I guess put something and I'll go out.
I will. I will right now.
All right. No, I can't do. All right. Hold on. Wait, stop. Redo that again.
All right. Are you ready?
Hold on.
Are you ready, Mr. Joker?
Before I get in trouble with the wife.
All right.
All right, I'm ready.